Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194 and appreciate you stopping in today to check out my video. And we are here at Circuit Paul Ricard with the Porsche 911 GT3R doing a quick little race, so let's get started.
Stay in double file.
And this was supposed to be my next race for my championship
Low
mode,
time pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
but I got disqualified, so I just, instead of showing that, there's just no sense of, I didn't even post it. Obviously I finished last since I was or almost last because I was
Green light, show them where you go.
disqualified.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Anyway, what happened was I had a couple issues, so I was trying to stretch the pit stops, and I got all the way to where my stint time was going to run out, but I thought I had enough because I got to the last lap, and it ran lap. The race was actually over, but I was just, on my last lap, and my time ran out.
Car on the right.
And
Clear on the right.
it's gonna bump me.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
My time ran out, and they disqualified me right on the spot. Even though I was on, halfway done with my last lap, it disqualified me. And the race was technically over. It was just me finishing that last lap. So I didn't know it to do that. I figured if you took the, you were on your last lap and the race was actually over, you were just finishing that lap, that it would, kind of like a qualifying thing. I guess not. So live and learn. So just anybody else out there, you got to have the time to literally take the checkered, not just get past the start-finish line. So just so everybody knows, or it'll disqualify you. I think I was going to finish like 8th because I worked out the pit stops, to do that, to make up some of my time. I didn't have the pace, but I made up some of on just the pit stops. But I think that hurt my points. Now I'm down like 18th in points or something because I basically finished, they disqualified me. So. And I worked really hard at getting the setup for, I think. And actually, I worked more on the setup after that race. So this setup I got onto the car is different than the one that I ran in the race, and I think it's a lot better. So far, it feels a lot better. Definitely more top speed than I had. Force feedback I turned down. Truth Racer, I think his name is. He suggested I turn it down, and I appreciate that. And I turned it down to 50, and it seems to be working really good. I'm gonna try that. It seems to, you feel more of the force feedback. So I'm gonna stick with that for right now.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, that was a slide. Whew, that was a big slide. Man, that was crazy. At least I got around him.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Yeah, so the next race is Spa, so I'll start working on that one. And of course, I'm waiting for the download to happen. It's probably going to happen soon. Jump on that, checking those cars out as soon as that drops. This week's going to be really big. I hope you all can check back a lot because I'm going to be pretty much full bore this whole next week and a half. I got some vacation from work, so I'm going to try to do a lot here on the channel. And I got my track day coming up this weekend, so I'll be having stuff from that. At Road Atlanta, if anybody's in the area.
Clear on the left.
That's huge for me. Got some work done on the car. I'm gonna try to do a vlog at the end of the week with the car, kind of going over some of the things we had done. Hopefully, if it's not packed up and put away and ready to head over to the track, but I'm gonna try to do that. Like I said, I got a lot of plans, a lot of things going on. I'm just gonna have to kind of roll with it, how things go. But I sure hope everybody can just check back in once in a while and come back and check things out. I'm gonna have races. I'm gonna have I got a model review coming up this week. It's actually a really good one. It's a comparo. I'm doing a comparo between two different model makers, so a little bit different. Brand new ones. I mean, they're new models. It's not like ones I've already had. So that should be really good. And I got some new stuff coming out with that I'm going to go through too, with my models. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on this next week and a half, and I really hope everybody can check it out. And any feedback or suggestions, I mean, I love it. I've gotten a whole bunch, like I said, this last week, and I love it. It's just awesome. Really helped me with the force feedback and other comments and things that I really appreciate, and all the support is just great. I just want to thank everybody out there, and I'm just loving every bit of it, or I definitely wouldn't be spending all the time doing all this stuff. But I'm really enjoying it, and burning that left rear right off. Back off the brake a little bit. I don't need to rear end. I think that's one thing that's heating up the tire. Man, isn't that lets us look nice? Oh man, I just like just about. They all look really good around here. I mean, these cars just look so good. They do such a good job modeling all these GT3 cars. Really find a nice little setup that gives me a little bit of downforce and still top speed. I mean, this thing's still pretty much maxed out on the straightaway. I went too wide, way too wide. I think it's a really good setup. I mean, really. It's a little bit hard on the tires, but I mean, really, again, it's another track that's really not the greatest for this Porsche with its long straightaways. And I don't know if anybody saw that, but on the Race Room website about the ACC, they talked about the new Porsche compared to this one. It's pretty interesting. I can summarize it, and basically they said that this car wasn't, it was really hard to be competitive because of the way the rear engine designed. They couldn't have a diffuser in the back, a good diffuser, and of course it's got struts in the front. Ooh, he hit that ledge. That's typical. Lamborghini hitting somebody in the back. Goodness gracious. But the new Porsche, the one that's coming out, the 19, is the new gen. Basically, it's got
car on the left.
Wishbone suspension on the front. Double wishbone, and it also has they moved the engine a little bit more forward so they could have a little bit more of an aggressive diffuser in the back for more aero, and the front end's got some different aero to help it too.
Clear on the left.
That didn't go good. I think he took the air off me or something. I didn't mean to do that. I lost time. My left rear is getting tore up. No, I'm just having fun. .799. It's not too bad. I've had a better time than that, though.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I've had better times. I think I've got in the mid 57s. It's not bad for the Porsche. I mean, I think it's pretty decent for the Porsche, and for me, for sure.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
But yeah, that little article they had in Race Room that I read, it was really interesting. And so they said that the newer Porsche coming out that they're releasing is more competitive than this one. I mean, it's still probably one of the pickiest cars to set up, but it is more competitive, and you know, can win. So that'll be fun. I mean, because definitely Porsche is one of my favorites. So that was kind of, man, they looked really nice too. Really, really, really nice. But like I said, all their cars do. I mean, ACC does such an awesome job with modeling all these cars. It's just unbelievable how good they look. I think they look better than anybody. That's just my opinion, but I know, again, that's subjective, and you know, looks aren't everything, but I still think that they're doing great and always improving, and you know, like I say, new stuff coming out all the time. Man, I need to get up there with them. I think it's more competitive than it was before than when I did the race. And like I said, I was going to finish like 8th if I would have. They did disqualify me, but you know, like I said.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Live and learn.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I think he's mad at me. I had to battle out with somebody all the time. I can't ever get a decent, clean lap.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Lexus is a monster down the straightaway. I'm happy where the car's at. Like I said, I think it's competitive now at this track. I mean, you just got to be better qualifying where you can get up in the front, or you can stick with people instead of, you get, like where I qualify in the middle or towards the back. But like I said, I hope y'all can check back during the during this week and weekend. Like I said, I'll be trying to post up as much as I can. I'm just looking forward to a great week and having some fun and sharing as much as I can with everybody, and so you can join me in the fun. And also, like I said, if anybody's in the area, Road Atlanta Saturday and Sunday, stop by and say hey. Definitely the cheapest entertainment you could probably ever have, other than just getting there. If you're in, like I say, if you're in the area. Any more other than maybe just walking around in a mall or something. Everything is costs so much money to go do anything anymore, so it seems like doing something like that, I don't know what it costs to get in, but I know it's either nothing. It used to be nothing for just somebody watching. If it is, it's very little. Yeah, 'cause usually it's nothing. Well, at least I know the tire lasted on this setup. Kind of shot the left rear, but it lasted.
The leader has finished the race.
Now 12th. Not the greatest, but pretty good battles. I love that.
Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy in the lap.
I appreciate you watching the video and coming to visit, and I sure hope that you'll come back and visit some more and keep checking out for other stuff coming out during the week. And y'all take care. See ya.